Sign us in. Sign us in.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, I mean, I know what we're talking about, but
Random Talk Official. Welcome back to another episode of Who's That Podcaster? Today. Sorry, wrong show. Random Talk Official. All right, here we go. All right, talk about them topics because I ain't no clue about it. All right,
what are we talking about?
All right, yeah. No, the first thing we're gonna talk about is I'm trying to think. Let's just get straight to the. Well, I was about to say some. I was about to say some crazy shit. Let's get straight to the Caucasian. One of the Caucasians for today. We're talking about a lot of white people today. One of them. Let's get straight into it. So the first one we're talking about is that Caucasian girl, Bobbi Althoff.
Are you sure it's not Adolf?
Yeah, no, that's just we just call her Bobbi Althoff. Cause it's
that's so crazy.
It's just
That's
like
a wild ass nickname.
and she's Jewish too, right? Like, yeah. All right.
Wow, that makes it better.
That makes it so much better.
Like, how's she named Adolf? Like, come on, bro.
I dead thought her name was Adolf when he typed that, bro. But I had no clue.
Like, we just kept putting this in the group chat. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Bobbi Althoff today.
That's great.
All right, do y'all
always talk about Adolf, bro?
Do y'all know who that is though, or do I have to explain who it is?
She got
She's like interview Drake or something, right?
Or an interviewer or some shit.
Yeah, so she started a
interviewed
podcast. She's known for interviewing Drake. Before that, she interviewed someone that does the exact same style of podcast. That it's like something like Funny Marco or something like that.
Mark Cuban.
She interviewed Mark Cuban
Mark.
afterwards. Afterwards, she interviewed Mark Cuban. Yeah, she did. That was a recent podcast. Also, she has recently who is it? I almost said Rich the Kid. No one's interviewing Rich the Kid. I think it was damn. No, no shade at Rich the Kid. Like, you know, he did his thing for the 2 years he was out. But
And then that was it.
yeah, it's like it's 2023, bro. You gotta move on. Move on to new things like Destroy Lonely and stuff like that.
And Undisclosed Beverages.
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, basically she's most known for her podcast that she did with Drake, In the Bed. A lot of people they really find her strange because of her act. Like her whole, I don't know if you all seen any of the podcast clips, but her whole act is to act like incredibly awkward on podcasts, like while she's interviewing people.
Okay, it's not my fault that no one actually cares enough to get that information right about you.
Jesus Christ, you're such a
interviewing people, and almost like she doesn't care that she's interviewing them. That's like the whole gimmick of her podcast.
Okay.
So
W gimmick question mark.
yeah, she's recently in the news. One, because people think she's racist. That's also why we're calling her Bobbi Althoff earlier. And people also think she's like just weird because of this situation she got into with Drake. So, Gio, you know about her situations or not?
About their beef with Drake?
Yeah, supposed beef. Like, do you know the details around it, right?
I know. The only thing I know is that like after the podcast they like unfollowed each other off like Insta.
Yeah, so
That's really all I know.
Because I don't like just talking straight. Like, I guess y'all.
No, I get you.
But yeah, so basically she went to a concert, which is something that like was followed up like on the podcast. He was like, oh yeah, come out to one of my shows. He was like, all right, I'll come over to one of your shows. You fly me out. So apparently she was flown out or whatever to his he's on tour to his show. And while she did this like little TikTok where she acted like she was like bored and bothered while listening to him perform and everything, but that's just part of her character and act. So that's normal. Even though a lot of people don't like the act, but it's normal. But what happened afterwards, after the concert ended, a couple hours after the concert ended, both of them unfollowed each other off Instagram, and she took down the podcast that she had with him on her channel that had like 10 million views. So a lot of people they're like, oh, I don't know what happened, because he apparently he has like a somewhat of a pattern of behavior doing this before, like with Ice Spice. Like he brought Ice Spice to one of his shows, and after the show he unfollowed her. Apparently it's something he's done once before. I don't know how many people's done it with before, but people kept pointing that out. But a lot of people think that they had some type of intimate relationships, and or he was trying to and something went south. I don't think he was trying to. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no offense, but like
just fucking
Just look at it's no offense to her really. You know, I'm gonna bond it right now. It's no offense to her really, but like just look at her, bro. Look at her. Look at the people Drake's mess with, and it just don't add up. It just don't.
I don't know. If I were her, I would be offended. Sin.
Like to me, it don't add up that he tried to sleep with her and she rejected. Because she's married, by the way. Like she's married with children. To me,
Okay.
it doesn't make sense that like
Respect.
it's like you're Drake. Like what are you doing?
Not her, probably.
Yeah. You know, maybe he just wants what he wants. You know.
He wants that. He wants that Jewish connection back because you know he's part Jewish himself.
Maybe
So-
maybe the contract expired. It's like now you can't. Now we can't follow each other anymore. That was part of the contract.
But yeah, I mean, shoot, you never know. Cause the other thing is that why people like are on her ass. Like she's trending all over the place. That's why I was like, yo, we gotta hop on this shit. We gotta clown her
We tryna ride the wave.
immediately. We gotta ride the wave. I told you we gotta get popping off the white woman going downward. You know, I do what we gotta do. Because it's pretty rare that this doesn't happen a lot. So, yeah, one of the things like a lot of people they're basically just calling her industry plant because she signed to what is it VGM or VG something like
VGM.
Yeah, VGM like pretty much the biggest talent agency in the world for like celebrities, social media influencers, all that stuff. Like she signed to basically the biggest talent agency in the world, and a lot of the people that are on her show are also part of the same exact talent agency. So a lot of people think that she's basically an industry plant and she's basically getting set up with all these deals, and you know they just think it's fake. Like they just think like her comp's fake. Like how she go from because her only like call to fame before this was her making pregnancy TikToks, or not? Yeah, it was
Okay.
or it's I don't know. It's like one of her titties was bigger than the other one. That was her only claim to fame before this, like on TikTok. She made a bunch of TikTok videos about that.
Yeah.
I think it was related to her pregnancy or something like that. Yeah, a lot of people think she's an industry plant and they don't like her because she's kept up this whole like act of acting super awkward and everything. But
Yeah.
then when she was on like an interview with a bunch of white people, she dropped it. She's talking like a Cali Valley girl, and is complaining about one of the black people that she had on her podcast.
Lil Yachty, right?
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
What was she complaining about him?
She was
That he
saying,
was like super awkward.
yeah, she was saying that he was extremely awkward and like not inviting enough, I guess, because she was like in his house. He wasn't really saying hi for real at first, and then when he did say hi, he gave her like a half hug, all this stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, if you actually watch, because I watched that podcast. If you watched it, you could see he was doing all that shit on purpose. Because throughout the entire podcast, he was basically trying to push against her gimmick throughout the entire podcast.
Yeah, like you trying to out awkward her.
Basically, like he was trying to get her to say nigga and all this stuff. Like he was really pushing her.
Okay. And she almost said it, I bet.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, she almost broke character. I mean, I would damn near say she did when he started saying that. Cause bro, it's a funny ass clip, bro. I'm probably gonna throw it in.
I would love to like see you like at like a Pizza Hut takeout one day in like 5 years, as you're getting your fucking Bentley with your Chanel shades on. I'm like, what the fuck, Bobby? That's you. You're like, it's me, nigga. And
I'm
like,
not gonna say that.
Huh?
I'm not gonna say that. But you can continue.
Okay. But you're like, it's me, nigga.
I'm not
like,
gonna say that. Please don't put words like that in my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna say that.
Say what? What's up? You wouldn't say what's up? Oh, you wouldn't say it's me. You just be like, nigga.
You know,
Okay.
stuff I've seen of him. And he does seem like the type of person that would kind of would troll someone like that, quite frankly.
Yeah, a little trolling.
Especially because he has his own podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, he has his own podcast called a safe. This is a safe place or a safe place podcast, something like that.
Who doesn't have a podcast these days, man?
Exactly. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on.
And why aren't you following this
exactly. Why aren't you following this one? This is a great podcast to follow.
You should be.
one? Great podcast.
Come
You
on.
should be subscribed. You should be liking all of your videos.
Send this to your
Notifications are
auntie,
always on.
your
Send
sister,
it to everyone
your
you know.
mom,
Everyone.
your grandmother.
And then comment on some random person's video being like, this video sucks.
Yeah.
Go follow Random Talk
Exactly.
Official.
Go follow Random Talk Official. Like, and we only want a female audience because we can monetize. All right. Someone else.
It's better
talk.
for monetization. It's better for monetization.
Yeah,
Because that's how
it's
YouTube
better-
works. That's how
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
better,
we just playing the game.
We
We just playing the game. We just playing the game. But yeah, what do you guys think about all that?
If you really mess with us, you would be female.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah,
I'm
that the whole thing about her, her being is interesting with like interviewing people within your company. Like you just could just be like it's set up. But I mean, in the end, it's just like she's just getting her bag.
And I can respect that.
Yeah,
But,
like I can respect like she puts on the persona.
Like I can respect that, but what a lot of people have an issue with is that it seems like she's running up a bag off of black culture, a culture that she doesn't participate in, and like a culture that she's basically. A lot of people see like she's trying to like use black culture, hip hop culture, all this stuff to like really like put herself on, get herself like within rooms that she wouldn't be in, or like within audiences that she wouldn't be in with like otherwise, and that it seems like she's gonna just like get like get the class she get off that and then dip into bigger and better things, quote unquote. Because apparently, like a big goal of hers, she wants to be an actor.
Okay.
So a lot of people think that she's just like trying to like basically use black people as like a starting ground,
as a stepping stool.
Yeah,
To get into Hollywood.
basically.
The true villain.
And that's why a lot of people issue her.
That's the final boss.
That is the final boss.
That's why a lot of people have an issue with her. So
Yeah.
I mean, if she was
yeah,
like really racist, like why would you be interviewing these black people anyway?
I mean, just
Yeah,
for the profit.
yeah.
Racist people could
Just for the
put up with
profit.
it to make money. Yeah.
Yeah, like just to put her on, because like if she didn't do this, she wouldn't have the audience that she has right now. Which is also it's backfiring on her now, because she's a bunch of black people that watch her or that were watching her, thought she was kind of cool, were a little interested, and now they're pissed off at her because it looks like she's just using black people for her financial gain. So
It's like a double-edged sword. She got stabbed now.
basically, she was playing with fire.
Yeah. Only we're allowed to use black people for our financial game, right, fellow black people? Make sure to like and subscribe if you're black.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
keep the brotherhood strong.
No, yeah, facts.
Support fellow black small businesses by subscribing to our channel.
Bro, we will sell you trash ass shirts for $8. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. I'm not gonna talk about that right now.
We will scam you on purpose.
But you didn't hear it. You hear that from us. You didn't hear that.
You hear from
Yeah,
us.
that from us.
Back to the white woman. We're getting sidetracked with our people of color that are successful doing their thing, thriving. Back to the downfall of the white woman.
Back to the important stuff.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
But yeah, I think just overall, about the whole Bobbi Althoff thing. I just think it's like, as a people, I feel like people gotta do a better job vetting people before like letting them into certain spaces. Which it might be seem like I'm gatekeep. Yeah, like I'm being serious. Like sometimes it's good to gatekeep.
Hey.
At least I think. I think sometimes it's good to gatekeep.
Yeah, this is just airport security. We gotta make sure some people don't get through.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the people holding the explosives and the guns and the nuclear bombs. I hate when I travel with my nuclear bombs.
Exactly.
And they confiscate it at the airport.
I hate it. I just
I hate when that happens.
Trying to get through, trying to
I
do
know,
my
it's so
thing,
annoying,
try to do my mission for my leader, for my regiment.
I hate-
From my leader.
I hate it when I trip and accidentally drop a son in an airport. It's
Bro,
like,
TSA employee, don't ask why I'm flying to Ukraine with my nuclear bomb, bro. It's not that serious.
It's not that
Yo,
deep.
what the heck?
Why?
This
What are we
nigga
talking?
This nigga rolled back. This nigga rolled back. All right, but this is that's just like one of the serious topics. I'm kind of done being serious now. It was a little too. I can only be serious for so long.
See, now we can get goofy. And
Yeah.
do dumb shit.
Let's talk
nuclear
about
bombs in Ukraine.
nah, bro. Let's talk about this nigga. Dylan Dennis, just like
What the fuck is something?
virtually.
Yeah, who the heck? Who was that, bro?
Just virtually
Is
fucking.
this another fucking Jarvis and Morrison?
Nah, it's another white woman that's just
No,
doing
it's
down
okay.
terrible.
Oh, wait.
No, that Dylan Dance is not a white woman. He's like an MMA fighter, right?
Okay.
I like how
Something like that.
fucking we were so focused on the downfall of the white woman that we literally called Dylan a fucking white woman.
Don't worry about it.
You
But
felt like a white woman.
yeah, basically he's set to fight Logan Paul in a boxing match coming up, and
Okay.
he decided as his form of marketing the fight.
To wager
promoting the
his
fight.
wife?
Nah, what he's doing is he's
Close.
trying to expose every piece of information and photos he can possibly find of Logan Paul's fiance, soon to be wife, and just spreading them all over the internet.
Yeah.
Wait, what about her?
Well, golly.
Like that, like hundreds of pictures of her with other men.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Cause she's like a celebrity kind of.
Does bro even want money for the fight? Doesn't he just-
I think he just
No,
wants to
he
hurt his
just-
pride.
He just want yeah.
I think he just wants
He
to.
don't give. He really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about the
I
money.
think he
It's
just wants to hurt Logan's pride. Like it's kind of crazy.
But why?
I
that's a
genuinely
crazy-
feel bad
That's
for
a
him.
crazy way to go about it.
Like, cause I've never seen someone get this personal with attacks over promoting a influencer boxing fight.
like he not even like showing like the fight. It's
No,
honestly
he's
just
not.
trying to.
He's just
it's
straight-
honestly just trying to.
He's just straight posting
crazy.
pictures of his soon to be wife kissing other men, like just straight up
That's really all
that-
it is.
hey,
There's
what
nothing else.
topless photos, like sex scenes and like movie type things or like modeling things. I don't know.
My goodness.
Like he's just bad. Like he'll just post a photo, and be like, "Damn, she was with Johnny Depp too. That's crazy. Damn,
Yes.
she was with The Rock too. That's crazy. Damn, like I'm talking about like every single hour of the day that this nigga's
I
awake.
didn't know this.
He's
I didn't know
posting
this
a
nigga was
photo.
Jessica Jones.
He's posting a photo of his
bro.
soon to be wife with another man.
It's probably just his marketing team, you know?
He's just posting all this in his personal Twitter.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it's his marketing team. He doesn't even know what's happening.
He's doing this research himself, bro. He's putting in the extra hours. He's not even training.
Look,
He
he
just-
might not be
He's just
training.
researching. He just researching, bro. He's just
His
just looking for
plan,
photos.
his plan might be just to get Logan so pissed off that he just comes in the ring, does some illegal ass hit, and gets disqualified. At this point,
That'd be some crazy mind game.
at this point,
Never let them know you're next movie.
I'm not gonna lie. And like it all like culminated today because apparently he tweeted, he's like, "Yo, I found a photo so crazy of this woman that if I drop it, like the fight's gonna get canceled."
No, that's crazy.
And
Because they're just gonna fight in the street.
and he sent the picture or the video, whatever it is, to Andrew Tate
Oh,
for whatever
Oh,
reason.
What
And Andrew Tate
surprise cameo.
surprise cameo by the Tao G, I
nah,
guess.
true.
I don't know. And
He's back.
and Andrew Tate quote retweeted and said, I really wasn't trying to get involved in this situation at all. This is really, disrespectful to me and everything. But I will say, yes, I've seen the photo. This is really crazy and it should not be posted anywhere.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Oh my.
You know,
Yeah.
it's bad if
He
he's
was-
saying like
He was like, no, this is really bad. Like he should not be like, I hope this does not get posted anywhere.
Oh, wow.
And then he just dropped it. Like,
I don't know. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go check his Twitter.
With that said,
It might be a live.
Here's the video.
This might be a live. It might be a live. Real quick.
Andrew Tate drops it. He's like,
So you know what? A good friend of mine, wanted me to put. I'm not gonna say a name, but a good friend of mine told me to post this photo.
he's just like,
Let's see.
yeah, funny thing just showed up in my DMs. Not gonna say
Funny
where it
thing
came
just
from, but
Let me say,
we'll show y'all.
I'll show y'all that.
I'll show you all. Just don't tell anybody.
What is this?
You think Logan's fiance is gonna pop up at like the
I
press
hope she
conference?
does. Like for her sake, I really hope she.
Logan's fiance? Or...
His
Oh,
fiance.
Logan.
Yeah.
his fiance.
Now we're talking
That'd be
about Jake's
wild.
fiance.
I can't lie.
No,
See,
no,
here's
no,
the thing.
no.
I'm not gonna lie. If this situation was happening to Jake,
I'd be
I probably
laughing.
would.
Look, and Logan Paul's a
I can't
terrible
lie.
person too. Like I'm not gonna like he's
Logan,
really
they're both.
he's a terrible person too. But like at a certain I'm not even if it was Jake, I'm not gonna lie. At a certain point, I just feel bad for someone like as just like a man, like just like you're just like your soon to be wife is just getting publicly disrespected in front of millions of people every single hour of the day.
just
Guys, hear me
hours.
out though. Hear me out though. Do we feel sorry for
Okay.
the wife?
Oh.
Where the
The
hell
wife?
did you come
Look, I think to me, it's like, look, she grew up, or not grew up, but like she had a large part of her, I guess what you would say, young adult life, you know, before settling down out in front of the media. So this just, you know, this kind of comes with the territory. Like this could have happened with anyone she got with. It just happens that she happened to get with someone, you know, that's fighting a really cruel man in a couple months. That's pretty much what it is.
not even a cruel man, a cruel private investigator. This man.
Yeah, at this point, like he pulling out crazy for. I'm checking his Twitter right now. Look, he tweeted this 3 hours ago. I got plenty more coming, folks. Just letting the few bombs I put off today sit, hang tight.
Nah.
Then he followed up on that.
Like, what's the point?
Then he followed up on that, posting another picture of her kissing some man. Wait,
Is
Nina.
Logan like has he responded to any of this stuff?
Not directly about his girl. Oh, what is this?
Okay.
What is this? Nina Agdal PDA in the Hamptons. Okay, there's some video of she was on top of someone. This one.
The Hamptons. Here you
And then
are,
he said,
baby.
this is what he said. He said, it's crazy to think that Logan hasn't defended his girlfriend even once, except for trying to get my account deleted and sending me a cease and desist letter. I offered to go on his show Impulsive by myself and discuss it, but he declined. Deep down, this man is a coward. And then after that, he posted a Photoshop picture of him next to Logan Paul's fiance that says the one time I didn't pull out.
Wow.
Okay, bro's having fun.
Jesus Christ.
Bro's having
Then-
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on. It's not done. Then he followed up saying, I pray to Lord, Logan or Case had tried to do something to me in London. I will strangle them both unconscious and dance on their heads. Watch.
Oh,
Then he says, I hope
Oh.
Logan brings Nina to the press conference. And then he showed love to Andrew Tate.
Logan and KSI are about to send bro Prime, but the Prime is gonna be poisoned.
He better be careful,
he's
you know.
gonna-
He better be careful around
and
them
he's
ends.
gonna drink it, and they're gonna die.
He better be careful around them ends. Should get grimy over there.
She could get peaked.
You know, Ashton would know.
I would know. I was just there.
Ashton was
I got
just,
stabbed 3 times.
Ashton was just over there. He had to go to the. He had to wait in a 30-person line in the in the hospital to get any type of health care.
They set me up for free, but like I had to wait a while.
You had to
Yeah,
wait
it
a long
was free.
time.
Yeah, come on. Would you rather pay or wait? I think I'd rather
I mean,
pay.
at that time, I definitely could have bled out.
But he had a good
Nah,
Samaritan.
you straight.
You know,
You straight.
holding the stab wounds together, keep the
Yeah.
pressure on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I had some spare bandages that I made out of
Yeah,
ripped
we
shirts.
we got ice. You good?
And I kind of rest the wound with nearby molten lava.
Mhm.
Lava.
I'm actually Nathan Drake. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, bro. Hey, grip. Okay. No,
Just
but
call me crazy.
no. I was making a joke about his grip strength. If you ever played the game, bro, like that nigga was
Oh,
did
yeah.
some crazy
That
shit.
That nigga be climbing.
That nigga
He
be
is
falling
superhuman.
at 100 miles per hour, one hand, huh,
And boom, he's fine.
and then climbs back up. But no, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look, as a man, I couldn't do this. Like, he's a better man. I don't know if I can say he's a better man than me, but I wouldn't be able to emotionally continue to let him do this publicly. You know,
I feel like I'd be on my Will Smith shit.
it's like I don't know if
Keep
that makes
my
me a.
wife's name
know?
out your fucking mouth.
It's like I don't know if that makes him a better man than me or if that makes him. You know, I don't know, but
It's one or the other. It's either better man or
worst, man. I think that's
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it is crazy that he hasn't publicly said, like, he actually hasn't. I understand, like, not wanting to bring attention to it. I understand that perspective, but at this point, is way too far past that.
Maybe he's doing his own investigation on his wife, and he's saving up the terabytes.
I don't think he has a girl.
Oh, then never mind.
I'm pretty sure that
He's saving up the
That's why he's
terabytes
doing all this.
of his man, and he's gonna find him with the pictures of a bunch of men.
Oh,
They said
that was
the terabyte on him.
But like, bro, at this point, it's like
he's just gonna Photoshop Dylan with just like random
like
ass man.
he
That'd
let
be hilarious. Get back.
he let too much happen, bro. At this point, it's like even if that did happen,
There's so
It's
many
like-
photos.
I mean, what do you even do at this point?
he let too much.
There are so many photos.
It's like, bro, you can only let someone talk shit about you, but it's like you can only let someone talk shit about your wife like this for so long before, like, it's too far gone. Like, even if he catches him with something, everyone's be like, nah, bro, like your wife got fucked by like 150 niggas. Like,
in one night.
it's
In
like,
one night.
yeah.
And we're getting updated hourly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If he dropped some kind of like leaked sex tape of her, because a lot of people think it's. He's in the comments say he better like the video or photo wherever he has. He's like he better drop a photo of her getting blacked or something like. Because
That'd be crazy.
if that happens, I don't know. Because you understand, like he put out the tweet saying like, yo, if I drop this photo, like everything's getting canceled. Like our fight's getting canceled, the wedding's getting canceled. Like everything's gonna go up in flames if I drop this
I'm getting
photo.
canceled.
Like he literally said everything's gonna go up in flames if I drop this photo or whatever he's talking about. So it's like I don't know.
Well, now he's at a drop.
Yeah, now I
what's
feel
gonna
like he
happen?
has to do it because otherwise
to do
he
that.
pump faking too much.
What if he just
Like,
gets salty? Like imagine Dylan lose that fight and he just gets salty afterwards. He just like, you know what? I'm dropping the photo.
You know,
That'd be great.
you know what? I'm dropping the blacked audition tape.
I'm dropping.
It's time.
It's
It's
time. It's
time.
time to
Dropping
drop
the
it.
flag.
It's time.
Dropping the fake
I
tattoo.
lost. I lost. Say that.
No, I'm not. He can't lose though. He actually can't lose.
Probably not. But
He
like,
can't lose.
if he did, like, lost by unanimous decision or some shit, he's just like, you know what? I'm dropping it. After that bullshit, I'm dropping it.
Because
He had nothing
like,
left to lose.
if I'm like, to me, it's like you can't get knocked down, knocked out, none of that. If that happens, that nigga might start stomping your head in afterwards. So like, you can't let that happen.
Bro would try to kill him in the ring.
Yeah, like you can't let like I understand, like if he loses the fight, like it goes 8 rounds, whatever, or 6, whatever they're doing, and then he just loses. All right, you know, but
Drops the
he
bomb.
can't get knocked out, or like the nigga might get killed. I'm being so dead ass.
The ref's not gonna be able to save him in time.
Like the nigga might just start stomping his head in.
Logan just hides a fucking.
In a boxing
Logan-
match.
Logan hides a fucking gun or knife in his fucking boxing glove.
Not even brass. Like, not even brass.
Yeah, I was thinking
It's
like
a
he
whole
putting
gun.
brass knuckles
A
on
whole-
in his
just a whole ass
gloves.
gun.
Like he
Oh,
putting
whole
brass
ass
knuckles in
gun.
his glove.
He's got the Assassin's Creed hidden blade in his glove.
Exactly, that's what it is. He got the assassin's fucking hidden blade, just like
He does a stealth takedown on him
Yo,
mid match.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, I feel like as like maybe I'm immature. You know, I haven't been in a long-term relationship like this. You know, I haven't been.
Well, you
in-
realize we're all pushing 40.
You know, it's like maybe I'm immature, right? But it's like I just I'd have to try to jump this nigga at this press conference. Like that would be happening. But like I said, maybe I'm immature. You know, I'm not man enough to handle it emotionally. Yeah, you know, man, like this is like some different tax bracket behavior I just don't understand personally.
They should be different tactics.
That maybe that must be what it is, because that like you can't let someone talk this much shit about your fiance unless you don't love her. Like I mean, like you know, unless that was the case.
Maybe Logan's or Jake's just like, you know what? I kind of needed this. I'm kind of hoping this ruined things.
Yeah, like maybe Logan don't love her or something. I don't know, but
What if Logan was in on this and this is all just promotional?
if this is all promotional, I would hope she
This
leaves
would be a
him.
crazy.
I swear to God.
stuff.
I swear to God. If this is all promotional, I would hope for her
Yes,
sake she leaves.
She like didn't,
She should leave.
She
She
didn't
better
consent to
leave.
this type of promotion.
Yeah, I'm saying like she should dead ass leave if this is all, because bro, I could totally
Yo.
see this nigga hopping. Like I don't know if y'all ever seen any of these videos that he does talking about guys, I just made $10 million off of this video, this internet. You guys thought it was like this, but no, it was like this. It was really this like masterful marketing tactic. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it right now. And like nigga hops on Twitter. He hops on Twitter with videos like that. Like I don't know if you heard the incident where like they were throwing Prime bottles at KSI and Logan while they were out in the UK, and that was like set up by them to promote Prime more. Like I swear, if this nigga hops on Twitter and says, "This is how you promote a fight," and then like
yeah, imagine I
like
gave him those photos.
This is you can't respect someone after that. Like I would be like, I mean, like he already has no respect really because of all the shitty things he's done. But it's like at a certain point, it's like, bro, this is your fiance, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, if this is a marketing tactic, this is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. That's actually terrible. It's a marketing tactic.
He just hops on Twitter like, this is how you lose your fiance.
All right, guys, I'll take you through a step. Like,
step one, get into a UFC fight.
Like, I would I said like that's disgusting. Like this is actually disgusting, bro. Hell no, that's just disgusting.
I mean, it might not be a promotion. It might just be that guy.
Like I really hope it's just him doing this his own accord. I mean, he's just a disrespectful ass nigga. Like I really hope that's the case.
But is it even legal? How has he not been like sued? Can he be sued?
The thing is, I don't know if this is like technically harassment. Is this harassment? Is that harassment? Because these are all like he's not posting any secret photos or anything. Like these are all photos. Like you could just look. You could type in her name. You could just type in Nina whatever X so and so, and the pictures will pop up. So I don't know if it's technically harassment if you're just bringing up public photos.
I don't think it is. Just like if they're public, if they're
like not like
you just like bringing people attention to it.
You know what can be claimed as harassment though? The Photoshop shit. I think you can make a claim off of that. Like this is anything like that's been altered, you can make a claim off of that. But like the photos of him just posting her kissing men, like it's like
that's free game.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about that.
GG.
White people are down.
White people are down.
We'll try to make up for being down 3,400, but one win at a time. That's all the top. That's all the top is happening.
This is just whatever dubs we take, more morally gray aside.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, like I mean,
his aside.
Our thoughts on that topic is pretty clear. I hope to God that that's not some marketing tactic by Prime and Logan Paul, because that's just horrible.
I mean, that is some crazy marketing. Like, imagine being in a meeting.
Like, that would be like
a marketing meeting, and everyone's like, "Yes."
That would be like ingenious level marketing, but it's also just at a certain point things are just morally wrong. Like, at a certain point things are just morally wrong.
Exposing my fiance, sponsored by Prime.
Like
sponsored by Prime.
No, no.
I hope KSI don't say nothing either, because I'm pretty sure he has like a girlfriend not a lot of people know about. Yeah, you don't want to.
And then she just gets aired out.
Like he'll definitely air her shit out. So, but I think it's like he not really fighting her. He not fighting not her. I mean, he fighting his fiance at this point, but he not really fighting KSI. So I guess he don't care.
KSI is just like, yo, I didn't even say anything. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I wasn't even part of the company.
He not fighting. He not fighting KSI, so he don't got to bring up his significant others.
Others plural.
His girlfriend and Simon, of course.
Yeah, Simon getting wrapped up in this would be crazy. He just airs out the whole Simon, like doesn't even.
Any nigga associated with Logan Paul just starts catching strays. That'd be crazy.
even like the camera crew and just like anyone behind, just like, yo, bro, I just film. What the?
His editor Hayden, all that like just shit's just down terrible.
What the fuck?
Terrible.
The workers shipping Prime out in bottles working at Amazon.
Speaking of editors, this segment of the podcast is sponsored by
Sprite.
No.
It's Sprite, yeah.
We're gonna get sued now.
Great editing brought to you by Sprite.
What is Sprite Cranberry?
Do y'all have anything you want to talk about?
Have any of you ever had a Sprite Cranberry in your life?
Nope. I don't drink soda, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's alright.
Shut up, weird nigga.
I
You
don't-
have Sprite Cranberry?
I don't drink no soda.
I don't.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's alright.
I've literally
but,
never
like-
had Sprite in my life.
I've never had Sprite Cranberry in my life, and I've seen all the marketing. I'm like, people really
I-
think this
no, I
is their
have.
default Sprite. Like default Sprite.
Yeah, no, default's better for real.
Like who the hell goes
Yeah.
out of their way to be like, yeah, I want the cranberry Sprite, and like, why cranberry? Well,
Yeah.
like,
Like I'm thinking
I
about
don't
it.
know. I don't know.
who the fuck wants cranberry flavors work?
I've never
Rather
had.
like orange something, bro. Or grape. Grape flavor with it.
Nah, that is
I'm not.
wild.
I'm not
Adam
saying that.
22.
Huh?
No, I opened Twitter and first thing I saw was Logan Paul's the new Adam 22.
I don't know what that means.
And you know, he posted a video defending Logan, talking about like, this is wrong, blah blah. Yeah,
Of course he did.
of course he did.
Of course he did.
No, he's just doing his. That's actually him just doing his marketing to get them OnlyFans sales. He's just doing his marketing. That was disgusting. what that nigga did was disgusting. That was genuinely terrible. He's he's doing all this broadcasting to the world. My wife got dicked down crazy by a black man so that they could make millions of dollars. Like that's crazy. That's so that's so wild to do. And that was all
I
marketing.
mean,
too.
it
That's
worked
insane.
though, right?
Yeah, they made a bunch of money. But
They got bad.
yo, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, at what cost are we making this money? It's like there's morals at a certain point.
Who needs morals when money?
Bro. I was like I said, it might be some tax bracket. I just don't. I'm not in that tax bracket yet. I don't get it.
Yeah,
don't get it.
I do think that the higher your tax bracket, the less morals you have.
Yeah, it's like I just don't. I'm not there yet, so I just don't get it. Maybe.
Like it takes a certain cartoonish villain.
Yeah, like maybe when I'm in that tax
dump oil into
bracket,
the seas.
I'm gonna be posting my wife doing crazy stuff too. Who knows? But I just can't see it personally.
Don't
I
worry,
just
like,
can't
I'll
see it
support
personally.
you when you get to that tax bracket.
When we all get to that tax bracket.
Yeah, we'll all post all of our wives doing insane stuff
Mm-hmm.
when we get to the 1% tax bracket. No, Xavier, this is not a suggestion. This is a prophecy.
Yeah, bro. It's just like once you get to that tax bracket, it's like just your mind just develops differently. It's just like it
Not on
changes.
my watch.
It changes.
You guys don't even know my wife. All right.
We
You have
know
a
your
wife?
We have a wife.
That's why he was at the church today.
Oh,
shit.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Why was my invite? Where's my invite?
Oh my god.
Where the fuck were our invites?
Why are we not your best men?
Guys,
Exactly.
guys, you really think I get married at a church?
What?
Where else would you get married? At like a temple?
What?
At a mosque?
My backyard.
You got married at
You
Wendy's?
get married in your backyard over a church?
Did you get married to wait, no, I know what happened.
You got married to a ginger.
Now, when you were helping that black family with their car, the father offered their daughter
It
to
was a
you.
white family. It was a ginger. It was a ginger white family.
It was a white family.
Oh,
It was a
black
that-
family.
It was a white family, and that is the reason why they accepted Panky's help.
Mhm.
Because any other family would have said, "Fuck no."
I just
Who
delusional.
are you?
Any other family been like, what are you talking about? You have a car battery charger in your
Any
bag.
amount of melanin would have said.
Why are you
Any
wait?
amount of melanin.
And you're on an
Would
electric
just be like,
skateboard, but you have what in your bag? Yeah, nah.
How do you? Why do you have that in your bag? No, you're not.
And
helping
and
us.
if you
Get
want to
the
know what
fuck
we're
away
talking
from
Would've-
about,
would've been opposite.
hold on. If you want to know what we're talking about, you have to subscribe to our Patreon. Down in the description, where you get the before the scenes, before the scenes podcast called Fresh Out the Box podcast, hosted by our great friend, dear friend Xavier.
Yeah, that's me.
It's the better show.
It is the better.
Nah.
It's raw. It's things you actually never hear from a podcast outside
and
of this
things are
podcast.
always better raw.
Yeah.
Those are words.
Always.
Always.
Yep.
Like the thing,
Riskier, but better.
the stories, the topics talked about, you'll never see that on any other podcast. Like, on my life, you'll actually never see it on any other podcast.
On our collective lives.
Yep.
And wives.
Yep.
Right, Xavier? You
Listen,
have
I'm not
wives.
married.
So if you want to see our podcast, Patreon link in the description.
Oh my, the Sprite got to me.
Oh, and they're sponsored by Sprite. It's sponsored by Sprite. By the way,
it's true. We are sponsored by Sprite, but only on the Patreon.
yeah, only on the podcast on Patreon.
Go subscribe.
On here,
This non-disclosed drink.
yeah. We got Jill's podcast on the way soon. Don't worry.
On the
don't worry.
Patreon, it might be something different. We might disclose them.
on the
Disclose on the Patreon.
Patreon, it might be disclosed. It might be disclosed.
It
you
might
know?
be disclosed.
It might be
But on this one, non-disclosed.
If you want to find out what Gio was drinking, please subscribe to the Patreon.
Support
Drink
us
reveal on
so we
Patreon.
could support your souls with great content. You know.
Exactly. Support small
We
black businesses.
support you, and you support my habits.
Our non-disclosed habit.
My undisclosed habits.
Which will be disclosed if you subscribe to the Patreon. Yep.
Which will be disclosed once you see the Patreon.
Yep.
That's why I use Raycons every day. Eat 3 earbuds.
Whoa.
No free clown, no free bread.
Buddy.
Shut the fuck up.